My name is Greg Rogers. I am the owner of IPM Computers. We are an IT solutions provider here in North Carolina. One of the questions I get asked by people is how do we handle backups? So today I'm going to do a brief overview of our backup system and then perform a backup of a computer and then destroy that computer and then restore that computer to exactly the way it was originally. We use a tool called MSP Backup by a company called Solarwinds. With this system, we are able to keep multiple backups at the same time, one local backup and one cloud backup. We are also able to keep 30 days of continuous backups and even up to 60 days of continuous backups. This system allows us to provide easy to understand reports to us and our clients. A perfect testimonial to this system was during Hurricane Florence last year in 2018. A local fire department's main computer, files, and local backups were swept away into the river due to the severe floods. However, due to the fact that all files were backed up to the cloud at the same time, they lost absolutely no files at all. Right here is the main page of our backup system. You can see the general status of your backups for most of the month as well as the amount of storage spaces used. Let's drill down into the backup client and go from there. This is what the clients will see on their computers when accessing the backup system. We give the clients the same access we have in order for the clients who are more tech savvy to have the ability to restore their files if they wish. Here you can see the status of your local backups and your remote backups. You can see with an easy to understand calendar sheet right here, the simple color coded legend, whether backups have been completed or not. When we click on the backup tab right here, we have the ability to back up not just the files, but the system state, network shares, and many other things. The backup tab is that simple. It's just you go through, select your files, select your system state, run your backup, you're good to go. Let's go ahead and move over to the Restore tab. So from here we can select what type of restore we want to do, whether it's files and folders, system state, virtual disaster recovery. We can even go through and select what day of the backup we want to go to and even what time of the backup we want to go to. We can drill down and do the entire drive, or we can simply do a folder, or we can simply just do a file. From there we can also restore to the original location, or we could even restore to a completely different location. So with that being said, let's move over to the Preferences tab. In the Preferences section, we typically just edit the schedule, the performance, and the local speed vault. So for the schedule, what we do is we typically set it so that the backups are performed off business hours, usually around midnight. Depends on the size of the backup. With the Performance tab, what we do is we typically limit the bandwidth so that during business hours, it does not use the entire internet connection. The last thing you want is all of your computers to be hogging the entire internet connection during work when you're in the middle of doing backup. Here you can see I have virtualized a computer with Windows 10. You can imagine this being your desktop or your laptop. I've already went through backing up this computer, so now I'm going to simply delete this virtual machine. This would be equal to taking a hammer to your computer, kicking it down a flight of stairs. Now when it comes to recovering a computer in this condition, I can use the bare metal restore bootable media, or in this instance of this demo, I can use the recovery console program. This is the same tool that we use to periodically test restore our clients' machines to fully verify their backups work 100%. I'm going to go through here, I'm going to type in the device name, the password, and the security code. I can find that by going into the modification settings of the device itself and simply copying and pasting the device name and the password into the recovery console. And then typing my super secret key right here. Alright, from here I have several options to do the restoration. I can do just the files and folders. If it's an Exchange server, I can do an Exchange restoration. I can restore whatever is backed up from a network share. I could even do VMware, MSSQL. Alright, so now I've filled in all the settings. I'm going to hit OK right here. And we're going to activate this data recovery for the device. From here, this can take a certain amount of time depending on how big the restoration is. This instance, it's only about 20 gigs, so it should not take longer than maybe about 15-20 minutes. We're going to resume once it's finished, and I will go from there. Now the restoration process has completed. I'm going to start up this restored virtual machine just to show that Windows will completely boot back to the desktop in its original form. This right here was created by the restoration process itself. As we can see, we've got the original Windows please wait symbol there. This restoration process will literally restore a computer exactly the way it was when it did the backup. Now, not all restorers will boot up the first time as fast as this one is, but it will boot up. There you go. Alright, so thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you would like to know more about our services or how we can help you or your business, please call us at 910-463-4299. Thank you and have a nice day.